Welcome to Smart Academy. We are giving MSc Physics online classes. Today we are discussing vectors concept. Already I discussed some of the concepts in vectors. So today I am discussing vectors. So today I am going to discuss about polygon law. So already we discussed triangular law and parallelogram law. So now we are going to discuss polygon law. So polygon law, what is polygon? Polygon law is a number of vectors represented in magnitude and direction, adjacent sides of a polygon. See, I am showing here the picture. See, this is one vector, one more vector. So take a number of vectors representing magnitude and direction, adjacent sides of a polygon. For example, this is vector A, this is vector B, this is vector C, this is vector D. So if you want to close this polygon, so one more side is required. This side is resultant of these vectors. That means this is resultant vector of these vectors. That is equal to R equal to A plus B plus C plus D. This is the polygon law. It's same like triangular law. What we did here in triangular law, we take two vectors, then the closing vector is resultant vector of these vectors. So if you want to calculate A plus B plus C plus D, see, this is opposite order of these vectors. These four vectors in the same order. This resultant vector is opposite sides. So plus R equal to resultant will be 0. So this is a polygon law as like triangular law. Triangular law we have only three sides. Polygon law number of sides. So they are representing the number of sides with number of vectors. This is the polygon law. Now we are moving position vector. Position vector. Say the position vector is represented the position of the particle with a vector. For example, take one dimension. See here, this is x-axis. Take a point P. The position of this particle, if it is there, the position of this particle is OP vector. So that is equal to R equal to X. See, this is x-axis. Along the x-axis, the unit vector is I cap. So the position vector of P equal to xi in one-dimensional space. In one-dimensional space, the position vector in one-dimensional space are equal to xi cap. You go for two-dimensional, take two axes, x-axis, y-axis, origin, take a point here. So the position vector is R. The position of point P from the origin, that is R, that vector is position vector. We can write with this is x, this is y. So xi along the x-axis, I cap is unit vector. Here along the y-axis, j cap is a unit vector. xi plus yj. So the position vector of any point or any particle in two-dimensional space, xi plus yj. If we go for three-dimensional space, same line is x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Take a point here, the position vector of this one. So this is x distance, this is y. So here, if you project here, we will get this is z. So the position vector of this point is xi, yj, zk. Here, along the x-axis, the unit vector is I. Along the y-axis, the unit vector is j. Along the z-axis, the unit vector is k. So, in three-dimensional space, the position vector of any point, any particle, that is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. So, this is a position vector, one-dimensional space, two-dimensional space, three-dimensional space. I think you understand. So, I am moving one more topic here. Directional cosines. Directional cosines. See, directional cosines, just I want to write x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, origin. This is point, see position vector. So the distance on x-axis x, on y-axis y. This is z. So the position vector making angle alpha with x-axis. So with y-axis beta, with z-axis gamma. So the directional cosines, that is cos alpha, equal to x by, this is r, x by r. See, this is position vector. If we go for length, that is modulus, we will get r only. So the r equal to distance equal to modulus of r vector. So x by r, cos beta, that is equal to y by r, cos gamma, that is equal to z by r. From these three, we can write cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma equal to 1. This is our relation. So here I discussed only directional cosines. Cos alpha equal to x by r, cos beta equal to y by r, cos gamma equal to z by r. That is we got here one relation, that is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equal to 1. Now displacement vector. Now we are discussing displacement vector. Displacement vector. Say a particle starts from A, it moves to B. So what happens here? It is displaced. So from the origin, if you take the initial position vector is R1. This is the origin. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Initial point is A. The position vector of A, that is R1. Final position is B. The position vector is R2. So the displacement vector is this one, that is R2 minus R1. So we can write the displacement vector R2 minus R1. So the difference of position vectors, that means final position vector minus initial position vector. If you go for coordinates, see these coordinates x2 comma y2, if it is x1 comma y1, so just substitute x2 minus x1 I cap minus x2 I plus y2 j, position vector of R2, then x1 I plus y1 j. Here x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap. This is the position vector. This is the position vector. This, what is position vector? Displacement vector. This is a displacement vector. What is this? Only the displacement of any particle in a point. It is moving. So final position vector minus initial position vector of that particle. This is the displacement vector. So based on this, we do some problems. So first, if 2i basis, if 2i 3j plus 4k is a given vector, find the unit vector. So solution, so this type of problems will come MSc entrance. So simple problem, but it may come for 2 marks. Here we have one vector, that is, for example, A, consider A, 2i, 3j, 4k. So we have to find unit vector of this A. So already we know unit vector equal to vector A by modulus of vector A. A cap is nothing but unit vector. The formula is vector A by modulus of vector A. Remember this one, very very important. So unit vector equal to vector A by modulus of vector A. So here vector A 2i 3j 4k by modulus 2i 3j 4k modulus of this vector. So 2i 3j 4k by modulus of this vector, that is 2 square 3 square plus 4 square. So here we will get modulus value 2 square, that is 4 plus 9 plus 16, 13 plus 29, root 29 units. So the unit vector is, writing here, unit vector is 2 by root 29, I cap 3 by root 29, j cap 4 by root 29, k cap. So we got the answer. The question is, if 2i plus 3j plus 4k is a given vector, find the unit vector for that vector. So the formula is unit vector equal vector A by modulus of vector. Vector A is nothing but the given vector. So vector A by modulus of that vector. So I did here the modulus. How do we calculate modulus? Just square of the quotients, 2 square, 3 square plus 4 square under root. Like this we can calculate. Every entrance, if you go for OU, if you go for HCU, you will get this type of questions. Thank you.